welcome back. Today, another clip here. Dean gave me the welding torch here. We're gonna get to welding the butt weld of the inner panel here. So today we're doing that. What happens after, as I said before, the bumper brackets go onto this, right? So get this ready. So I did one weld here and a weld there already, putting holes through other stuff immediately into the day. So I'm gonna try to get the best I can on this. Any screw ups, Dean's gonna hopefully help me get fixed. And then he tacked in the patch here as well underneath the rear arch. So we got that one to do too. Nope, that's a hole. Brutal. Check that one out. Right on. Don't look at that. Yeah. I like do like 5 centimeters of a weld, and I'm like, okay, that's it for like 5 minutes. So 1 panel is gonna take me like a whole day here. Go like it, kind of right there.
Here?
Yeah, and no, down here. There. Okay, welcome back. I didn't finish out yesterday. Sorry, Gina, walk a look in it. There you go. Okay. Anyways, I didn't finish filming yesterday of what we did there, but today Dean said let's try and get it ready for body off the pan. So we've been doing that. Didn't bother showing you progress because you're just gonna watch me take out nuts and bolts, but Dean got the back two here. I fought without an impact of getting all 9 of the side ones
Work
done.
harder, not smarter. Yeah,
well, I don't know. For some reason, I had this logic in my mind that I thought if you do them by hand, you're less likely to snap them. And I didn't want to snap any, but apparently I should have used the impact because it's smarter than not to. But anyways, we didn't break any, so it's okay.
The last 3 came out real slick.
Real slick. That was the last 3 we did too. Anyway, so yeah, they're all done. You can see all my undercoating made a mess too, but it's good because I got shiny new zinc coated hardware. So it's kind of odd that 2 of the bolts here of the pan and those 2 I took out. On the other side, they were missing. I don't know why they weren't there, but help me, I guess. So we just fought with the steering column for the last 10 minutes here. We got that out there. We took it out this way, made a notch. Probably have to F with that later. Okay, here we go. No way. That is it. I witnessed it. That's the sound it makes. Is that a good sound or what?
Sound of 60 years of rot letting loose.
Yes. Letting go. Oh yeah. Right on, dude.
We just gotta do it this month.
Yeah. Heck, that's cool. Beautiful. Look at that.
Oh, you can pull out the carpet first?
Oh yeah, we might be ripping the carpet apart right now. Oh, you know, it's fine.
You're not even supposed to be here today.
Yeah, I know, thanks. This is good. Look at that. Check out the rot. You know, it's could be better. Pan looks good though. Is that supposed to move around?
Yeah, it just hangs in there.
Really?
You got a carpet kit for this thing?
No. So should we leave that?
No. It's gonna get burnt.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, that'll be Ryan's problem. I don't think I'm buying the carpet kit. And I probably shouldn't put this stuff back on.
A little bit of spray glue and nobody will know whatever happened.
Yeah. Nice. Forgot to say that was from yesterday. I ground down all the welds there and we just primed that there for now. We'll get measurements later to finish up the rest of the brackets, but figured today this is what we're doing. None of us wanted to weld and none of us wanted to fill up holes, so we pulled the body off the pan. We still did a lot of work today. Well, yeah, you did.
You were lying on the floor all goddamn day.
Lying on the floor doing nothing. Good afternoon. Good morning.
Morning.
Okay, Dean, here you go. Alright, Dean has instructed me very clearly to cut a straight line. So I haven't explained it. We've when we pulled the body off the pan, we're actually, this is solid. So in our best interest it is to cut out the weird rust holes they have here. Like you think somebody previously cut into this.
Somebody cut that.
It's really weird because all underneath is perfectly solid. It's really nice. But yeah, like patch here, patch there, and then maybe one as well on front wheel well under behind the fender there. That's really about it. Basically, I've been instructed for today is we're gonna cut all the rod out, and I'm gonna be very careful.
It's not right.
Screwed up metal, whatever it is. But yeah, Tina said.
But he's got to cut a straight line.
That's the, you know, me and these.
He
don't always cut that.
Does not have finesse when it comes to a grinder.
I'll try and follow my. It's probably gonna take a 2-minute cut. Will take me at least double-digit time.
I'm guessing that that tape will all be gone by the time
It's all like up here.
the grinding's done.
Yeah, and then I gotta pull a seat out here. What's gonna be another debacle.
Yeah, would have been easier to do it before you.
I realized that. Yeah.
Body off the thing. No, you gotta sit down on the.
Yeah, I gotta sit down on it.
Just sit down.
We'll do that.
No, no, do it now. Hey, you finally fit in a bug.
Getting in my Baja. Okay.
Oh, don't rock it too much. You're still on jack settings on the back.
Yeah. Well, it's like in there.
Oh, you're fucked.
It's in there.
And keeping the camera rolling for the inevitable disaster that's about to happen.
Yeah, I don't think we can do this inside the car. Okay, so I haven't cut any metal yet, but as you last seen, we were talking about that. I have taken now the fender off. So got the fender off now for preparation of it. Didn't break any bolts coming out. They all came out okay except for one, and obviously the one is the problem spot. So we have some patchwork here to do, sadly. So I'm not looking forward to that. It's not like we've already done it over there, but yeah, I'm gonna have to cut this out. So this is all like pretty solid. It's only just through the first layer of metal. So like again, couldn't stab through it with anything. It's pretty good. So we'll clean that up, fix that up. But that's the reason why we got the fender off. So one, gotta fix that. Couldn't see that before. But the rest of it's all, I mean, I had suspicion that that was an issue because that was the one that wasn't wanting to come out very easy. And I think I saw that rust around it before. But no other surprises. Everything else is pretty solid here. Everything's really good. Like, look how clean this is underneath. It's pretty solid, man. It's unreal. So, like Dean said, somebody must have cut these in here for some reason. I'll try to cut that now, and that's it. But otherwise, I just unplugged the wires in the car here, over there. The fender, the horn I gotta play with here. As you can see, I couldn't get this off before, so I'm probably gonna have to cut the bolt off there. I'll do that too. But otherwise, it's pretty clean under here.
Kid in a grinder. Kid in a grinder store.
Gotta pull this up now. How's that? Pretty straight.
It's alright.
If I can oh my god.
Maybe if you weren't wearing gloves, you'd be a little easier to
Cut myself. I don't have my tetanus shot recently. Yeah, it's not even that rod.
Oh.
This is cut. We'll have to bang this part out, as you can see. and there. But straight cut so far, all the way along the tape.
Never bang hammer on hammer.
It's a little more straight now.
A little more over there. Never bang a hammer on a hammer without your safety squints.
Alright, so stuff I didn't show after we were cutting away there. I got with an Ugga Dugga, we got the old horn cut off, bracket off. I've been chipping away at the undercoating here. So I just started doing that. I just used the heat gun, start going away at it and easing up behind it, heat it up again. Yeah, I'll clean this all up with solvent as you've seen before. Most of that has already come off beforehand. When I was working on the car and the brakes, I just started picking at it. Stuff we missed when we were cutting is I was trying to do my best. It was pretty soft. So from here backwards, I was trying to cut all the rot out, or not even rot, but I was trying to cut all the bad metal out. And so the plan is probably touch this up. These are all notorious for bending here. We know that, so we're not going to bother fixing it. Being a patina car, not a show car, we're going to leave that. It should be fine. Everything will be treated. It will be okay. It shouldn't rust. And for us to replace the whole here channel, just for when we can do this straight piece of patch here, it's going to turn in, like, I'm trying to keep as much originality as possible. So for us to keep all of this here and without cutting out the whole quarter, it's solid. Like, this is all really good underneath. It's not bad at all. Obviously not even if you start picking at it, it's pretty good. Without going like, over the top, we're at the point now where I'm like, okay, we're just gonna do this. So I got to the last like solid piece of metal here. It's not soft, and we'll fill this up, weld it up. It'll be good. It might be a little booger weldy over here, but again, we'll do our best there, right? Why not do a whole here channel if we don't have to? The only other thing I'm gonna probably do here, just because why not, is I just told you guys I was gonna do a new engine seal. Mine's absolutely shredded, so I'll probably just pull this out for now. Oh, and good news too, guys. Good news. Dean, I was telling him I should probably do a new master cylinder because I've already done every other new brake line in this car, and it looks pretty no bueno, right? He found me a new one, so new one in box. Thank you, Dean. Much obliged. It's very nice. So this car will actually stop pretty freaking good after that. I still gotta bleed the brakes, as you guys know, but why would I not do it till I get that?
2 weeks later.
Back again today. Finally, this video is happening after my trip with the 51 here. And just started back up work. So now we're just getting all the prep work. Nothing's been done so far on it, but made an arrangement with Dean that I need to get this car done by May 1st. It is currently March 20th. So basically the here channel, as we last spoke, just needs a patch. So I'm cleaning that up right now. As you can see, just getting all the surface rust off, sanding down the paint to make it all prepped for us to do, because this is all going to get neutralized, repainted. So I'm just cleaning it up right now, getting ready for all here. Gotta cut that stuff out, and yeah, that's what I'm doing. Just taking a wire wheel, flappy disc, all you name it to this, and I'm continuing on. So, in other words, what else I gotta do? I just started spraying them. Dean's gonna work on, we agreed to have a deal here to work on, I'll pay him to finish up the corners for me, and these as well. So, because they're a little too overcomplicated for my skill set, and I need this car out of here before it costs me more money, because it costs money by the day. So right now, I'm just getting ready to prep these so that way he can just weld them in if he needs to. So I just solvented these stickers. I'm going to scratch them off, sand down the edges, so that way they're ready to be welded. He's good to go. Okay, so I cleaned up one. Now just to do the other one. As you can see, the floor is a mess because I blew this all out. So I cleaned up quite a bit inside actually. I did not too bad of a job. So, just for reference today. So that's good. What I'm gonna have to do is the rest of the undercoating, I'm gonna chip that off. Some intro. Okay, so today just started off cleaning up the patch spot on the heater channel here. So to make it for proper welding, Dean got me to use this disc, and I cleaned it as much up as I could here inside the lip for a clean welding surface. Next, I'm just going to cut out the crust here, panel between the footwell there. So I just taped it off. I'm trying to cut all this out nice and slowly and straight. I don't know why when I wear a respirator, the dirt just keeps getting worse by my nose. But anyways, I just wear a respirator because all the rust, dust, and protects my mouth area from getting hit by shards of metal. Anyways, so ended up getting all of this cut out, cleaned up a bit more now. So what we'll do is we'll weld another piece of metal to join with this one and go across to here. So that's all it is. It was just flaky, bent up metal for where I guess it seals to the heater channel itself. Welcome back, new day. Okay, so undercoating on the ground. This wheel liner is officially all done. We got this all nice and cleaned up. You can see the nice, fresh, slightly scratched indigo blue paint. The next point I want to move on to is I was just getting the undercoating off. I'm going to start prepping this spot here. I have a little bit of rot just at the bottom of the firewall here, front firewall. So I'll probably mask this off, cut straight, and get that out. We'll have to do a little patch there. So that's the next little spot to do. I have not taken any breaks, luckily. Just going on 2 hours now. Probably gonna call it a day because I gotta go to work. There's life around this car. Well, I gotta sleep for work. I've only slept 3 hours today. Anyways, who cares about me, right? So this car, cleaned up the rest of the undercoating as you last saw there. I made a little tape mark on the front end for the cut, and then I was like, okay, you know, I said within the next 2 times I come back here, I gotta get this engine seal in here. It doesn't really matter, like, the car's not going back on the pan for a couple weeks at least right now, I hope. So I need to get this engine seal in, and I ended up doing it. But if you know, you know. I can't feel my fingers are really numb right now. But the trick is I didn't film it because it's pretty freaking lame. You can't see anything anyways. The engine seal that goes all the way around, as so. If you know this, some folks and people might not, but most of you guys are anyways watching. The engine seal, I did it. I ended up opening, first I scratched out all the crap in it. I blew it all out a couple times. Even then I sprayed some Windex, scratched it out again, blew it out, opened up some of the vent, like it's a channel that it goes into, right? So actually I have a piece cut off because I think they send them too long. Either way, mine perfectly fits here, but I have this little piece right here. It's a channel that goes in it. So I opened up a bit of the channels where there's a little pinch every, like, I don't know, 3-4 inches. There's a little pinch that they have for these to really like get in there. So I ended up opening up a bit of those. I fed it through on the first bit here. On this one, I fed it through at the corner. There's always these 2 little open corner spots here. So if it helps you, I've done 2 engine seals now. Ow. I've done 2 engine seals now, and they're never great as far as I know. If there's a better way of doing it, like I use Windex, I don't think it's that bad. But basically, so I feed it in, and then the rest of it, I'm putting the bottom of the track into it, and then I'm squeezing in the top like a bead all the way in, like forcing it in with any of your pry tools that you can use without cutting into the seal. Don't use something super pointy. I use something where I could just soft edge, but I can push on it straight. You know, you could use a screwdriver if you want, but a screwdriver is a little bit more sharper of an object, so you're probably going to cut into the seal a bit. But if it works, it works. Hey, I just have a little bit of mechanical sympathy for parts and stuff. I want it to last. So but I ended up putting it in, got it done. Honestly, that didn't even take that long. Well, maybe it took 50 minutes. I don't know. I feel like everybody takes an hour to do this. But if you have a better way, let me know. Some people use Vaseline or any other product, but I'm pretty sure Windex, as long as you keep spraying it, it's the same result. But I got it in there. But yeah, I just can't feel my right hand right now. It's a little, a little rough. But yeah, it's not bad. The only thing I noticed that's different, when I did my dad's car, you'll see there's a video where I did the clutch in it. We had the motor completely out. So when the motor's completely out, it's a little bit easier to actually force the new seal in. This car, since I have the body off the pan, but the motor's still here, I had problems where I was trying to put it in around there with the pulley in the way. The dynamo pulley was in the way for me a couple times, fuel pump distributor, but you just gotta find new ways to force it in there. So that is done. That was honestly one of those jobs I've been putting off for so long. So figured, like, I already came here tired, didn't really want to work. But I gotta get this car out of here, so I figured why not. I chipped off the rest of the undercoating on that fender, cleaned it all up. It's ready to be, you know, just like all these ones, ready to get painted. Well, not yet, but, you know, soon. And I got that done. So yeah, basically all I got left to do now. Dean hasn't started any of this stuff yet. I just have to do more prep work. This is pretty much good to go, as you saw before, earlier in the video, but I pretty much just got to get this area all prepped up now. So that spot and this spot. Well, that's it for today pretty much. I can't see myself doing anything more, so I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.